Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is September 30th, 2024. I have got a update for you on several things happening right now. I'm not feeling too well. My lungs are burning. I've been fighting this off for all week now. I could use your prayers and your positive thoughts. Because of all the rain we got, well, when Helene rather, clipped us, and it turned to the east, thank goodness, but we still had steady rain for like 24 hours, and we have a lot of mushrooms that have been coming up. And I even found, here's another, I even found some blushers that are edible in the back by the barn. I did not take them. I scattered them instead, so the pores will hopefully produce a lot more. And if I sound like Darth Vader, it's because I'm not breathing too well today. So, okay, here we go. There's some startling information coming out of the Carolinas where all the flooding is from Helene. Now, I've heard initially, well, the actual Weather Nation Fox Weather, they're saying 50 dead so far. I've heard maybe 100. And a thread that I've been following about it, which has people posting steady information a lot of the time from the actual area, they've been saying at least 1,000 people from that area, not including Florida, just I'm talking Western North Carolina, Virginia, um, the flooded western part of South Carolina, and Eastern Kentucky's been affected by this too, by the way. Now, they said, they're saying like 1,000 people are missing. Now, there is someone that I started following a while ago on Facebook. That's really the only social media I'm regularly on, and I'm not on it all the time like a lot of people. But her name is she's from the Asheville area. Her name is Ash Liberty on Facebook. If you want to find her page, she's putting out steady information. She's from that area. She's saying they are down. They're downgrading this event, is what they're doing. And she says there are upwards of 13,000 people missing. She's also posting things insinuating that, and not just her, that there's a nefarious reason for this area getting hit so hard. Some of them relate to lithium underground there, or quartz. And apparently officials been trying to buy that up for a while, and some people won't sell. Anyway, I wanted to put that out there. Maybe you can do a little research about that. But, people are also noticing some crazy radar anomalies from the storm, which I've been saying that years, and people laugh at me and call me crazy. But anyway, put that out there too. So FEMA, by the way, a few weeks ago I saw this post saying FEMA says that they're broke. Now, they're already denying some people that lost their home that was destroyed, and said they're not in the exact disaster areas or whatever. So now there's 5,500 National Guard now headed to North Carolina, Western North Carolina, excuse me, by the way. And this is the third hurricane to hit Big Bend, Florida in 13 months. Isn't that kind of weird? But now private helicopters are delivering supplies. And besides the National Guard that just started moving, I'm hearing not much else is being done. They're delivering insulin to some people who need it real bad by helicopter. And I'm sure that's not everybody who needs it. Now, on the Weather Nation earlier, he said, "Oh, this is serious. Nothing like this there happened in 100 years. Really? Nothing like this has ever happened there that we know, except maybe when the entire earth was flooded." I believe that they are downplaying this. I do. And So, yeah, homeowners, by the way, homeowners insurance are already starting to deny claims. That doesn't surprise me at all because the entire insurance industry is corrupt. I remember with Hurricane Sandy, I remember a house on the beach, okay, in New York. You know that's got to be worth a lot. Well, they got their insurance company gave them $5,000. They can do whatever they want. I mean, insurance is corrupt ripoff. I mean, you do need it, yes. I mean, I'm not trying to say that you don't, but they basically do what they want. And I have a feeling that a lot of people aren't going to get, they're going to get next to nothing for their claims for their losses. I've seen animals stranded, horses, videos. I've seen dogs swimming in the river. Fortunately, the one that I saw, the dog made it. Don't know how because the current was crazy. And I don't want to see any more, really, because it really affects me deeply, to see people and animals suffering like this. And I have read the train tracks are all damaged in the mountains now in that area. That's not good because that will hinder more supplies, to reach them. So I want to go into something else. Speaking of train tracks, the port update, the dock workers update, they are going to have a strike. Today was the deadline, by the way, and they still haven't come to an agreement. So I heard that today was a deadline, but then I heard they're going to vote to strike on Tuesday. So I will try to keep you up to date. There's so much stuff happening right now, and I have so many responsibilities I should be doing and feeling horrible that I'm a little overwhelmed and so many things. I'm thinking, wow, should I report on this? Should I report on that? I'm going to try to stick to the big stories and to keep you informed the things I've already been talking about. But there are so many things going on, people. A lot of times, I mean, I don't think Americans even know how close we are to all out war, um, you know, with Russia, and it doesn't seem to end. It's like all building up to some big crescendo, at once. All these different factors that, it's just crazy, getting worse and worse. The weather, the war situation, the economy, just on and on. But anyway, so it looks like the strike's going to happen. And of course, it's not only going to affect the workers there, 45 to 85,000. I don't know which. Some people say 85, some people say 45. Now, this is 14 main ports, okay, on the East Coast and the Gulf. Supposedly, this does not affect any others. Their union is they are going to strike. They want a lot more pay, like 70% more pay, and it's in the ports all the way from Maine to Houston. And last night I read that they're already refusing to load those at the ports because they don't think the stuff's going to be unloaded. So it's already really started in progress. This is going to make the prices go even higher. I mean, everybody knows that. If you're able to financially, you really, should stock up now. Not just if you live in, an area that's affected like I do, but prices are just going to continue to rise anyway. If you're able to stock up on things that you regularly use, it's probably a good time to. So now the strike will not only affect the port workers, but they'll also affect thousands of railroad workers too, when you think about it. Because, they're not going to be pushing those supplies through the railroads. And as a result of the ports being closed, they're supposed to close October 1st, tomorrow. Warehouse workers, factory workers, and it's all going to trickle down into like retail stores and stuff, Sales are going to drop off. And we've already seen, a historic level of American businesses closed since the start of COVID. Now, I've been told that port workers make $145K a year. And as right now, and they're wanting a lot more. So that sounds like a lot, but I don't know. It depends on where you live, for one. I mean, it really does depend on what area of the country you live on. It takes so much money now just for the basics, but I don't know too much about a lot of those details, but I just wanted to give you an update, and please keep me in your prayers. The job that I was hoping to get, they're not hiring any more people, and I can't do the heavy duty work I did last year. It kind of ruined me, and my body just gave out. Honestly, I don't get disability, I don't get workman's comp, I don't get any of that stuff, and I'm looking for a job that I can actually do full time, and I'm doing my fundraiser until then, until I can find something. And there was a job in Georgia, and it was political canvassing. If anybody is interested in that and you're in a neighboring state or in Georgia, that job has been on Indeed, and I'm glad that I did not try to go, because not only would I probably been in Atlanta during all that flooding, it's only a few hours from me, but also the big explosion at that bio lab in Atlanta. And that's, by the way, my son told me that's third or fourth fire they've had there like that in just a few years. Seems kind of strange, huh? Okay, I wanted to bring you up to date. I'm going to put my PayPal link in the description section, and I will keep you updated. I'm going to do another video after this of something that's really big right now, breaking. I wanted to keep it separate from this video. Thanks for listening. This is Nellie's Farm signing off.